Alright, this is just going to be a really quick video on how to make stair stringers. So if you're building a deck, or if you just need a set of steps, really anywhere, out of the back door, or it could be if you have a landing in the garage, it doesn't really matter. So this is how you make a stair stringer. So this deck I'm working on, that's where I'm at now, the steps. So I already did the math, but let's see. You got, so we got almost, what you're gonna want to do is go to just the frame underneath the decking, but just to give you an idea, so right there we had 28 inches. So doing the quick math, I know that I'm gonna have 5 steps total, and the steps are gonna be 5.5 inches, but don't base it off of the measurement from the ground right at the deck. So if you know you're gonna have 5 steps, there's gonna be 4 stairs on the actual stringer, and then the 5th step is gonna be up onto the deck. What am I saying? So 5 steps, so there's going to be 4 stairs on the stringer. Then what you need to do is figure out what you're going to use for your stair tread. This one here is just going to be decking, just to give you a quick idea. You figure 2 pieces of decking, you got like 11 1/4. I always do 1 inch overhang, so my stair tread is going to be 10.5. So if you take 10.5 inches and multiply it by 4, you have what, 42? So what you're going to want to do is measure, sorry, I'm only working with one hand here. So what you're going to want to do is measure away from the deck 42 inches. So put us about there, right? So at 42 inches, take your level and level straight off until, I already did this, so I'm not gonna show you, but level it off the deck, or whatever your surface is, 42 inches out, and then measure from where it's level straight down. That's going to be really the height that you want. So mine, it wasn't 38 like back there, it was I think 37.5, so it worked out to 5.5 inches. Alright, well, let me get the square set up. I can show you that. So my stringers, I always use, I've seen people use 2x10. I don't recommend 2x10. I always use 2x12. You just have more meat to the stringer. So really the only 2 things you'll need to set the stringer up, just your carpenter square or framing square or whatever you want to call it, and I would invest in a set of these stair gauges. So let me get these set up and I will show you how that goes. Alright, so this is what we got. So let's turn it around. So our rise, we said, is 5.5 inches. So you, see if we can get the sun on it. So you set the stair gauge right there so that the inside is at 5.5 inches. And then your run, we said, was 10.5 inches. So you put it just like that. That's what you got, right? Alright, so we're gonna, it's gonna be a really shaky video because I only have one hand, so I apologize. But alright, so you're just gonna push that until the 2 edges touch, right? And then you will mark your, I always try to go as close as you can to the edge because you're going to have a little bit of waste over here, because you're going to mark this rise first. So once you mark, here, I'm going to set the phone down and I'll come right back. First mark here, just on your rise, and then I like to make a little mark. There, let me get this back on here to show you properly. So I also like to make a little mark there to where my run is going to be. So then what you'll do is now you put it on the top till they touch, because your angle will still be exactly the same. Slide it over until you meet that mark right there. Make a line. There you go. So this will be the top of the very top step. So now, or I'm sorry, nope, I'm backwards. So that'll be your bottom. I apologize. So, again with one hand, but alright, so bring it back down to this side. Same way. Slide this over so your 10.5 inch mark lines up with that first line. And then you're going to mark the outside edge on both sides. I can't really hold this, but you're going to mark this triangle and then continue that down each step for the amount of steps that you're going to have. So let me mark those and I will show you the top of the step, what that looks like. Right. So let's see what we got. So I have these all laid out. So what I like to do is just, you can count. So this is your first step. It's 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to stop at 4 because the 5th one you step up onto the deck. So just like the bottom, I make a little mark. You'll move the square back to the bottom of the stringer, slide it over to that mark there, right? Make a mark. I'll go clean this up off camera once I have 2 hands. So now if you look at it this way, I don't know if you can see with the light, but boom, 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 boom. There's your stringer. So I do it this way for the outside stringers, but what you will have to do if you're going to close in the front of the steps, which here in Delaware it's code, you have to close in the front. So what you'll have to do is whatever the thickness of the piece that you're going to put on each of the fronts, the risers, you have to cut that off of the back. So just imagine, I'll make a mark, but say the thickness is, I don't know, 3/4 or an inch, whatever you're using. You're going to cut that off. So now it'll offset this back that same distance. So now when you put this front, just imagine this is the thickness of your riser. By cutting it off here, now it brings you back out to where you originally were. Now you'll have to do the same thing that we just did there on the bottom. So the thickness of your decking, whatever you're using, if it's just a piece of decking, or if you're using a 2x6 or whatever the thickness of the material you're using, you have to do the same thing and cut it off of the bottom as well. Same concept, so it remains the same thickness. Yeah, so that's pretty much how to lay out a stair stringer. Yeah, I'll get it cut up and show you what we got. Alright, so this is what we got. Everything we marked. So just with the circular saw, I just cut right to the point. Okay, so we got 4 steps there, and then personally I just like to use a sawzall and cut them flush. You can overcut, like through cut it to not, so they come out. If it's an inside stringer, I guess you could do that. You won't see it, but personally, I try to leave as much meat on there as possible. It's just personal preference. So yeah, well, here, I don't have to cut them out. Let's see. So now I already have my mark there. So that mark is 5.5 inches. Yeah, look, these already fell out. I'll still have to clean them up, but it's not a big deal. So, be roughly there. And once I get my brace down to the footer and everything leveled, then that's it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as cutting the stair stringer itself. I'm not going to make this video about assembling the full steps. There's kind of more that goes into that. I really just wanted this to be a quick little basic tutorial. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty on YouTube of how to make a stair stringer, and I'm sure this one's not the best since I only have one hand, but maybe I'll make another one day. But I don't know, just figured since I'm in the middle of doing this deck, it would be a good idea just to film it. I remember well, early on when I first started learning all this stairs, it was just a pain in the ass to figure out. I couldn't get it for the life of me. I don't know, it was really it seemed complicated, but looking back now, there's really nothing to it. So I mean, once you kind of lay it out and set it up properly and just, you know, measure properly and do your math, it's really not bad. So yeah, I mean, hope this video helps somebody, and have a good day.